Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Anagha C B. I did my UG from BGS Gyms, Bangalore. I got a rank of 790 in this NEET 2023. Um, so I started my preparations during my third year. I joined Bhatia Tuition Center during third year, that is the foundation course. I used to attend Saturday, Sunday classes and go back and read the same topics, but I was not very serious during my third year. So I wouldn't do PYQs and I really didn't have anyone to guide me properly in my third and fourth year. So I got a rank of 23,000 in my first attempt, that is during my internship. But right after, I joined regular batches of DBMCI and I gave my best in this NEET. I can sure shot say that this was my best attempt and I got a rank of 790, that is 23,000 to 790. I think it was a very good jump. And my typical week used to be like, they used to finish one subject in 4 or 5 days, say. I used to go back the same day, read the same topic, and solve the PYQs then and there itself. And I used to have 3-4 days after one subject, and I used to read the same topic again. And we used to have class test after each and every subject, and I used to attend that also very seriously. So we had classes for almost 4.5 months, and after that I started my revision. So during those 4 months I gave one reading and also did PYQs. I had finished one reading during those 4 months, and I started my revisions from the month of November. So I gave almost 1.5 months for the first revision. I gave almost 29 days for the second revision, and the third revision I took almost 20 days. And I did not actually prepare for I had not planned for the fourth revision, but it just happened. Fourth revision, I completed almost the 19 subjects in like a span of 6.5 days. So, and I also did PYQs twice during these whole 10 months of time. And what extra I think I have done is it was a very tedious, it used to be really tedious to go back after a very long, the whole class and get back home and study. But always our teachers in DBMCI used to tell that we have to go back the same day and study, otherwise whatever we've done in the class is a waste. So whatever it was, I used to get back home and give one quick reading the same day. I was not sure what was entering my head, but I used to just give one complete reading, and I used to make sure at least PYQs I used to do. People usually do this mistake of not doing PYQs in the first go. They just attempt all the possible Q banks, and I think the best way to actually prepare is your notes and PYQs. That is the basic. And if you have time, you can just go for first aid, especially for the first and second year subjects. And if you do all these things, I think that's the best part. That's the best reading plan you can have. And about the best faculties in DBMCI, I think all 19 subjects teachers were just amazing. But special mention, it was my dream to learn from Dr. Tamim sir from a very long time, because I've heard about him from all my seniors, and he's like the gold standard for medicine. And I used to go back and ask him a few doubts in the class itself, and the way he used to explain me, it was just amazing. And I always dreamt of taking up general medicine or pediatrics, and so I was very, very interested to learn from him. And next was Dr. Ashwani sir. Anatomy was one of my weakest subjects from first year. I used to just hate anatomy and the allied subjects like ENT, surgery, gynecology, because I was not really confident in anatomy. But after Ashwani sir's class, I just felt like, oh, anatomy is this easy. So he just makes you feel like anatomy is a wonderful subject. It is not a thing to be memorized. You can understand anatomy just like any other subject. So he was just amazing. And OBG, Ramya Ma was just too good. OBG also, I used to never like that subject, but Ramya Ma was like just made everything just crisp and clear. So she was too good. Jay sir, especially the trauma part, whatever the flow charts he used to give, the same concept used to just come in the GTs as well as in the final exams. So these people, I really need to mention about them. But overall, all 19 subjects teachers are just the gold standard for the subject, the particular subject. And I started my GTs from August. That is, I hadn't given one complete reading also. I was still studying the subjects. But I started giving the GTs because they used to tell us even in the classes that we should just start giving. We should just practice of how to sit for 3 hours in front of the computer. That is more important than how much you score. It really doesn't matter until you finish your first or second reading of how much you're scoring. All it matters is if you are able to concentrate, if you are able to give the same amount of concentration and dedication to question number 1 till 200. That's the most important factor. And I would really like to quote this from Tamim sir's class. He used to tell us that once you plan and sit for 2 3 hours, say one session, you will not get up from your chair until you feel you're dying. So this kept me going. And we had a small motivation session on the last day of his class, and I did record his audio. And whenever I used to feel demotivated, I used to just switch it on and listen to that, and it really used to motivate me. And he used to tell, you guys are a bunch of amazing people. You guys are made for central institutes, which really used to motivate me a lot. And all that matters is consistency. It is okay, absolutely okay, if you are able to give 4 5 hours a day. It's okay, but you need to do it every single day. People study for 12 hours, 14 hours, but if you just leave that in the middle and you don't do it, it's of no use. All you have to do is wake up every day, freshen up, sit to study, take breaks in between, good short breaks, take good naps, again, redo the same thing. PYQs, notes, PYQs. That's all. And I think everyone should be able to do this if you follow this plan. And I really want to thank the entire DBMCI family, from the management staff to the teachers and everything. It was a very well planned platform, and the notes are just amazing, very crisp and very short, nothing overwhelming. So I think I made a good decision of joining Bhatia Medical Coaching for my NEET preparations. And thank you all, and thank you everyone.